Hey guys, it's Deborah. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious, sweet summer treat that will not harm your health. It's going to light you up. It's cold, it's creamy, it's banana nice cream. This is sugar-free, it's dairy-free. So if you're anything like me and you love desserts, especially in the hot summer days, but you can't have processed sugar or dairy, this is the dessert for you. It's so healthy and it's so easy to make. Let's get started. So first and foremost, the equipment you're gonna need to make your nice cream is either a blender or a food processor. I've got the food processor attachment to my Vitamix, an incredible tool, makes very light work of plant-based cooking. So if you are into plant-based cooking and you have the Vitamix base already, you should get the food processor attachment. Second, you're gonna need some measuring cups and basically a cutting board and a knife. Now let's talk about the ingredients. So to make nice cream, you must have frozen fruit. So we had to freeze the bananas in advance. So I'm gonna show you really quickly. I peeled 2 bananas and I just slipped them into a Tupperware bag like this and put them in the freezer hours ago, so they're already frozen. And the same thing with my strawberries, which I'm gonna be using for the base of the strawberry and ice cream. I basically de-stemmed all the strawberries, cut them in half, and then I froze them. There's a couple ways you can freeze them. You could either pre-chop them into little discs and lay them out on a parchment paper on a baking tray and stick them in your freezer like that. Or you can do what I did and just peel them and put them in the bag, and I'm gonna have to cut these now. Second, you're gonna need a little bit of sea salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt, and about 2/3 of a cup of plant-based milk. Now I'm gonna post below a variety of different flavors that you can try when you're making your nice cream. But today we're gonna be making strawberry because I had some fresh strawberries on hand, but I encourage you to try different flavors. Last week I made mint chocolate chip nice cream using some fresh mint from my garden and a sprinkle of little tiny chocolate chips. So good. So let's get started making our nice cream. The first thing we have to do is just chop this banana up into smaller pieces. Is we're gonna add the frozen fruit into the food processor and just pulse it for a couple of minutes to break it up. This is an important step that you don't wanna overlook because you don't wanna add any of the liquid into the nice cream base until you've gotten the major frozen chunks a little bit broken up. So, we've got this here and we're just gonna pulse. And I can see that it is starting to get a little bit creamy. At that point, I'm gonna start adding in my plant milk a little bit at a time. First, I've got my 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt and I'm gonna just add that right in there. Okay, now we're gonna add our plant milk. And like I said, we're almost done. This couldn't be easier. Ready? Watch this. I'm gonna pulse. So I'm just adding a little bit of the plant milk at a time. I'm using unsweetened vanilla almond milk. The goal is to have this be nice and creamy and thick. So I don't want it to get too watered down. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Now, you can either consume your nice cream as is, as it comes out of the food processor, or you can freeze it and then use an ice cream scooper and scoop it out later and kind of serve it in a harder, depends on how you like the consistency. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna scrape this out into my Tupperware and then I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. And then later tonight after dinner, we'll scoop it right out into a dish, sprinkle some toppings on it, maybe some cacao nibs or walnuts, some coconut flakes. You could add chocolate chips, any kind of topping. And this super delicious, sugar-free, dairy-free, cold, tasty treat is just awaiting for you in your freezer. I hope you make this recipe. Please drop a like below if you like this. Follow me for more recipes and absolutely post and let me know if you made this today. And I just hope that it lights you up the way that it lights me up. May you have a vibrant day, friends. I'll see you soon.